So we're going to be calming the mind by changing the way that we look. So for this exercise, I suggest that you turn away from the computer screen if you're at a computer right now and allow your eyes to rest lightly on some spot that's in front of you, some spot on the floor perhaps, or on a wall in front of you. Your gaze should be slightly downward. And the way we often look in daily life is very narrowly focused and involves effort. So let's practice looking that way now. So try focusing your gaze quite intently on this spot in front of you. Concentrating. Placing all your attention on this spot. And as you do that, notice what's happening in the body. Typically, as we focus in this way, tensions begin to creep in, perhaps in the back, the neck, the jaw, the arms, maybe in other parts of the body as well. And notice the pattern of your breathing. Which again may typically be in the upper chest and quite shallow. And this way of looking is governed by the sympathetic nervous system, which prepares us for fight or flight. And it's the way we often look during the day. I'm going to suggest another way of looking now. So letting your eyes rest on this spot in front of you, but now softening the muscles around your eyes. Letting your gaze go soft. So that your eyes are now lightly resting on the spot in front of you. And it doesn't matter if your gaze drifts around a little bit. And becoming more aware of everything within your visual field. From the top to the bottom. And right out to the periphery of your awareness. So we're kind of letting the sense of vision be relaxed and at rest. There's no effort involved. Or only a very gentle effort. We don't need to do anything to make seeing arise. Visual impressions are simply arriving moment by moment by moment within our visual field, quite effortlessly. We've only been doing this for a short time, but you may already be noticing that your body feels softer, beginning to relax. Perhaps your breathing is slowing down and moving more into the abdomen and becoming deeper. You may notice that the volume of thoughts has slowed down. That the mind is calmer. And that the thoughts you're having, to the extent you're having them, are fuzzier, perhaps a little more dreamlike. And they don't catch your attention the way they often do. And this is the way that we see when our sense of vision is under the control of the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the branch of our autonomic nervous system that brings us back to rest and relaxation. So the eyes are often soft like this, and our gaze is open and defocused like this when we're daydreaming and we're staring into space. And that's usually a very relaxed state to be in. But now, as well as the relaxation, there is also mindful presence, a relaxed sense of attentiveness. And we can go a little deeper even into this state of parasympathetic arousal by becoming more aware of what's behind us. Almost as though we're extending the periphery of our vision further and further back until we have 360-degree wraparound vision. What we're actually doing, of course, is being more attentive to the sounds and the space behind us, as well as the visual field extending all the way around to the periphery of our vision. And so you may find that the breathing is continuing to slow, continuing to involve the abdominal muscles. So we're breathing into the belly. And the mind may be continuing to calm, to become quiet. And this way of looking is something that we can do not just as a meditative exercise on our own, but we can bring it into our everyday interactions with the world. So right now, just imagine that you're in a conversation with someone. Imagine there's a friend in front of you, and you're lightly focused on them, but you're also aware of the space around them and around you. Listening to them talking in this open, receptive, and relaxed way. Perhaps imagining yourself speaking from that same open and relaxed way of being. So we're rehearsing right now for bringing this calmer way of being into our daily interactions. And you can imagine perhaps you're walking down the street right now, your gaze lightly focusing in front of you, but open to everything that's arising in your visual field, right up to the periphery of your awareness. Your mind calm and open. Imagining the movements of your body taking place within this field of calm awareness. So once again, we're rehearsing for bringing this way of being into our interactions with the world. And so we can begin to move the body now, easing away any tensions that might have crept in as we're sitting still, and staying in touch with this open field of awareness as we return to activities in the world.